Hi, what is it that you do during the weekend? Is it spending time with your family, going out with your friends, partying, watching the latest movie, or engaging in a sports activity? Whatsoever is it that you plan to do or are doing, do what you love and enjoy doing. After all, the weekend is your personal or me time. In addition to doing what you love doing, I would also recommend you three critical elements which you could consider doing. I hope that I do not sound too preachy. At the same time, the benefits that I have received by following these three elements, as well as others who have recommended to have obtained, I would take the opportunity to share it with you. Now, among these three elements which you could consider following during your weekends, the first element pertains to your self well being. During the weekly whirlwind, and in the midst of our various tasks through the week, we do not get too much of time to spend with ourselves. And that's where self well being comes into the focus. On weekends, you need to introspect and analyze more about your mental and physical well being. Many a times, our well being gets affected because we look at the glass being half empty rather than half full. So we need to develop the attitude of gratitude. So be thankful at the end of each week for whatever has happened. Have the thought of gratitude at all times, because well-being and this particular thought process of being grateful, it has a very critical impact. Other than this, you also need to motivate yourself. So during the week, we go through a lot of challenges, difficulties. Some things go great, some things do not go great. So, what doesn't go great, there you'll have to motivate yourself. Understand intrinsic motivation or your internal motivation is extremely vital. Not at all times you can have someone externally trying to motivate you. So, tell yourself, egg yourself to keep going on and overcome all the odds. In addition to self well being, you need to also focus on upgrading yourself. During the week, we focus more on our tasks at hand. Over the weekends, we need to see how we can get better at what we do. So, this could be by honing our skills, by obtaining knowledge through reading. In case you're not too fond of reading, thankfully these days you have audiobooks. There are book summaries which you can spend reading. You can do online courses. Understand that what got you here will not get you to the next level. So, upgrading your skill sets, knowledge sets, and tool sets would be extremely important for you to make a tectonic shift in your life and career. The third point is the word which I just mentioned, your career. On a weekly basis, try to spend some time planning and analyzing on your career, because a career is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And many a times during weekdays, we don't get too much of time to think about this marathon called our career. So it's during the weekend that you can possibly spend some time, do planning, think on course correction in case things are not going that well for you. But do jot down a few points every week on how the progress pertaining to your career is going to be. Also, create a vision for the future, because what you do today is going to have a critical consequence for you in the future. So, these are the 3 points I wanted to share with you. One is well being, the second is upgrade yourself, and third is career. Plan and do some thought process on your career during the weekends. I'm sure if you consistently and continually follow this, you would have a fabulous life, both on the personal front as well as on the professional front. Thank you very much. Have a fabulous weekend and a good week ahead.